Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barney and Clifford live stream 204. And first things first, there's a fat ass here who needs to die. Wait, what? Please don't say. And there's a second. And second thing. Oh no. You. Oh no. He noticed me. What do you guys want from me? I already had enough trauma from last night. Shut up, Fired McFired. But what do you guys want from me? Beep. I'm already back. What are you guys giving me that look? Because. Oh no. Oh no. Because you're absolutely screwed. Fired McFired. Please. I already got fired from my too many jobs already. I don't even remember the true number of how many jobs I've been fired from. Yeah, and you wonder why no one will hire you? But I'm hireable, right? No. Now get back down there. But I don't wanna. You're going to. Fine. Hello, Zen7121 and Roofy Rainbow and Fabricated. I'm sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. Fabricated 8588 and Abby's that whatever thing 06I. Same. Hello, Kevin Bryan 8843. Same. Hello, my name is Teamy21064. Same. Well, thank you for the like and subscribing. Abby06I. Same. Hello, Mystique lady with the 3 instead of A. The viewers, the likes, Yeah, whatever. We've been doing whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Really, Fat Bernie? You moaned just at something getting thrown at you? Uh... Why did you just moan like that, Fat Bernie? Yeah, Fat Bernie, why did you just moan like that? Um... Hello, Brittany Olsen X6T. So, the awkward silence, huh, right?
What are you talking about, Fired McFired?
Um, ooh. 6, 7.
Did he just die from 6-7?
No, he's fine.
And you're fired.
What am I getting fired for now?
You're fired.
But please, I need this job. I need this job to feed my family. And to feed the prisoners and feed my political prisoners that I keep on my island.
Wait a minute. What?
My normal thing. I need the job to feed my family. Nah. Did you just say you need this job to feed the political prisoners on your island? Did you just say that?
You're canceled.
Political prisoners on his island. I don't have an island, guys. I promise you, I don't have an island.
Oh, what's this then?
Beep 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 beep.
Beep 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 beep. Oh.
Then what's Little Saint Fired's? What's that then? That's not my island! I swear that's not my island! That's not my island! Yeah, you're screwed from here. Oh no. Oh no. Fired McFired. No, please no.
You are under arrest for having political prisoners in a private island.
But I feed them! And you think that... Please! Don't arrest me! Why do you have political prisoners and an island? Please tell me it's safe. Please tell me I'm safe. I need to feed those political prisoners I keep on my island. Them political prisoners, they need the food, and I need the job to feed them. There we go. Phew. It's safe.
fan of light is telling me it's safe. Ooh.
What is it that you want?
Hire me and
And what?
hire me and you won't become a political prisoner to my island.
What?
Yeah. I think you heard me there.
I'm not becoming a political prisoner to your island.
Too bad. Island shippers, send that fan to my island. He's my political prisoner now.
No. You're supposed to be better than this. No.
Yeah, now a literal real human fan is now a political prisoner to my island.
You put a fan. What have you done? What is 9 plus 10?
Not 21.
And what do you mean by not 21? Oh wait, it's not 21.
It's 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 420 and 67. Oh no, I'm about to get shot. Ooh. Yo, other fan, that's right here.
What?
Hire me, or you'll be a political prisoner on my island.
What? What is it? Oh wait, it's just another high. What are we not looking at you for? Fired McFired. Political prisoners and private island.
Make me what?
Twerk.
Gigi. Gigi's to me. I don't have I'm not the twerking type. Like, Fat Elmo. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. I don't have the twerking material like, Fat Elmo does. Yeah, my cheeks ain't twerk material like Fat Elmo.
You didn't have to repeat it multiple times.
Ooh, nine lives.
Hello, Husky Dog 88. Same. Yeah, random hijinks.
Lift me back, human. Hijinks with Fired McFired. Ooh.
Ha ha. Fired McFired.
Oh! Lift me again.
Yee.
Wait, what are you doing? No! No! Ah!
Hey, Fepper and Clifford. What? 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 So, what about live streams? Whatever future live stream we do, why don't we react to some of the more recent episodes or whatever? Find out what the other characters are doing. Find out what the others have been doing. By the others, I mean probably the mass majority. And I'm totally in them. No, you're not. I'm sarcasm. That would have been sarcasm. I'm going to put it like this. What? We really should do a future episode that has as much of the old characters as possible, like me, Fat Barney, you, Rohan Zuri, Godzilla. Human's probably gonna need to get a new plushie of Manny, Rufus. You know what I mean, right? Well, yeah, I do. I do get that. Human, you kind of underused me. As if you have any relevance, really, to the current standards. What do you mean by that? Do you know how much the show has changed since when you were prominently appearing? Oh. I have at least an idea since, the show's mainly stories now. It's mainly more of stories and story arcs regarding characters. Character development is used a lot more. So yeah, I at least have an idea of what you mean by that, Classic Sonic. I know a lot of the old characters don't really appear in the new episodes, and you and both Fabry and Clifford, they only appear in intros and outros for the most part now, due to their relevance, gradually getting old, and we already know most of the main thing about Clifford's character. We know about his past. We know about Clifford Nom. What about the gap from after the Clifford Nom and before he met me? There's quite a gap there. I won't say the exact time of the gap, but there's definitely a gap there. But before we continue to say really anything else, has anyone in the stream actually seen any of the recent episodes? Cause like yeah, if any of you guys have watched any of the old episodes and watched any of the current ones, you would probably get what we're talking about right now between me and Classic Sonic. That conversation. Like, yeah, it's nice to see that you get to appear in all the intros and outros. Yeah, I've been appearing in almost every intro and outro for how long now? Yeah, since like 2023. So yeah, I've been appearing in intros and outros for at least 3 years. It's already crazy enough that we're nearing the 10th season. It's almost like yesterday when some of the characters were glazing about getting into the 3rd season. It almost seems like yesterday. It almost seems like it was yesterday when like season 1, 2, or 3, hell, even 4 was probably being filmed. Now we're on season 9. Season 9. And we've been doing this for 8 years. Yeah, I should appear more. When can I get an entire episode arc or something like that? Or at least just an episode about me. Probably after me and Fat Barney start actually appearing more in our show. Because that's kind of the main thing that the human wants to fix first. But at least I'm being used now. That's right now. That's all I can really say is at least I am being used right now at this particular moment. So, what even will happen in the 8-year anniversary? Anything special planned? I haven't really seen really much dragons, considering, nobody really drags me on any adventure. Hell, Classic Sonic's been on more adventures than really any of us. Hell, canonically, he's currently on an adventure right now. In current episodes, since the human's currently on an arc on screen right now. And are humans not trying to spoil anything about the current episodes? But I will say this one little thing. The reason why you don't see Nicole around here is because she's dead. She was killed by some mysterious organization called Nemesis. Which that happened in the special episode that came out last year. So yeah, Nicole's been dead for quite a bit of months now. For those who don't know. And yeah, we don't mind spoiling that now because, well, it's been long enough since the episode came out. Yeah. 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 Well, Clyde, there is some episodes that does show about what Clyde's been doing. But the best way to put it is you guys are going to need to stay tuned to what Clyde's been doing. Because there is going to be an entire arc on Clyde. Which will reveal a bit of stuff regarding, well, Clyde and Nicole. You know, stuff that's kind of been planned. Stuff that's been being planned about them. Especially in regards to what Clyde is currently doing. And what was the last you've heard regarding what Clyde's been doing? Last I heard about Clyde, he was doing something and he managed to get into to become some sort of associate with, well, one of the most feared people of the entire universe. And that would be Orinthia. And not to mention the person who's my angel, who's now my angel since I became Papa Graytonus, Mourner Moon. But as I said, yeah, a couple interesting things has happened recently. Even about my character, like even I've gotten some time to shine currently, as of recent. Unlike you two. Yeah, their children are fine. Clyde and Nicole's children, they're fine. And Claws, yeah, that one's a bit complicated. As if anything to do with Claws isn't complicated. So yeah, that's kind of how Clyde, their children, and Claus have been doing. Their peak. And Sonic Movie 3 is the best of the Sonic movies thus far. Because it's my favorite. Badger Skulls is downstairs and is currently just doing something. We don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, have any of you guys seen Badger Skull's videos? Latest videos? You know, Secrets of Zinc? Because if not, then I recommend you do. The human doesn't watch Winnie the Pooh in probably forever. Especially because my human doesn't really watch really much from like Disney or whatever of that. Yeah, because the human's mainly been watching different stuff. Mainly just YouTube and animated shows for adults. Yeah, that's because my plushie is old. The human got this plushie back in 2017 on Christmas. So yeah, my plushie is pretty old. Cause yeah, my character's been around for a while now. But yeah, my tag's like really old. It's, as you can see, you can't even really see much of the stuff on it really anymore. It's because I've been used. It's because I've been used so much. The collar's not replaceable. Like it's part of the plushie. Yeah, I still have. Yeah, the human still has President Ball Ball. He's somewhere in here. I would just have to dig him out because I still have to organize this room. Yeah. Yeah, I still have the other Clifford plushies. They're mostly buried. Like I'd have to dig them all out whenever I organize the room. Narrow is Narrow is dead. He's been dead since right before the humans moved out of the first house. You know, the house where the first episode was filmed in like the first 5 years and the first 6 seasons. Yeah, Noah's been dead since 2023. He was killed by the Marios when they were being manipulated by Memphis. And if you don't know who Memphis is, or was, more accurately, he was the most interesting villain that the human has ever came up with. And he was the main villain for years. Quite a bit of years. From 2022 when my human got him for quite a while. And there's a lot of lore about him, which I'm going to just make the assumption that none of you guys have really seen what Memphis has done. But I assume you guys still know about the mask because, you know, he was pretty prominent back in season 4. I assume, but I'm not 100% sure if you guys would really know about the mask. But oh wait, some of you guys would, because he was the villain. He was the villain before Memphis, and he was especially active back in season 4 and stuff. But then again, the mask has disappeared. But then again, even though you guys wouldn't know, the mask disappeared. He disappeared back in the multiversal war. We haven't found out where he's been at since. His character. And Samantha, yeah, Samantha's just mainly been around within many of the Clifford Council meetings, alongside with, well, me and Cliffina, aka my wife. Hell's Ron, Samantha's wife, who appeared in that one live stream years ago. Not wife, husband. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, it's not really my business to really say much about that. But then again, we're characters and we're not real, obviously. So, if you guys were to suggest episode ideas, which some of you most certainly have before in the past, what would be those suggestions? What would be the suggestions if you guys had any episode suggestions? Based on what you currently, what you know, more accurately. Please don't say against me. It's probably going to be against you, Fat Barney. You and whoever you bring with you. Yeah, that one. There's a chance. There's a good chance of that one happening. Me and Rohan Zuri tag teaming in a filler episode. Because there's going to be a. My human hopes there be that there. My human hopes that it'll make a couple filler episodes after the current arc, and one of them might be us two together doing something. But we'll just have to see. Please don't roast me. Just be lucky I ain't. Just be lucky I ain't gonna try to roast you in this live stream. While I roast Fat Barney, literally. He's literally going to roast me by literally throwing me into the lava again, cooking me alive, and probably eating me. Is that what I have to guess? Oh. You're not ready for the punishments that you're going to get from me, Fat Barney. I don't want to be punished, though. Probably not exactly the next episode, because the current arc has to be finished. What has to be finished first? But yeah, after the arc's done, then yeah. So probably stay tuned for if that episode idea happens. But then again, we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Again, it's how the plushie was made. The plushie was made with the tongue sticking out. Unfortunately, no. But I do still know how to beat the absolute crap out of Fat Barney. Is that a threat? Yeah, that's definitely an idea. Not that's currently being used right now. But there's at least one other dragon that the human has other than just this toothless. It's in that tub. Not many. No, it's not the dragon from Shrek. Human. Oh yeah, there's technically two others. There's this one that's in this tub, and then there's the other that's a Pokemon. And no, it's not Charizard, because though it's probably a type of Charizard, but it's not the most infamous one. I would be one of those other dragons, that. Yes, I'm a dragon. The plushie I am is Razzle from Has Been Hotel. Dazzle was the other dragon that, because that dies in the season 1 finale of Has Been Hotel. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, most of the plushies in this box, not you and Deku, because Deku's been around for a while, and you've been around for a while. Most of the plushies in this tub are newer additions to the plushie collection. Maybe that sounds like a return episode for Clifford the DJ dog. Almost forgot about that. The human hasn't forgotten about that. You and as in your own character might have nearly forgotten about that, but not our human. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, though this is a plushie of Razzle from Has-Been Hotel, in the show itself, there's another character in the body who has a lot more significant character significance to story and to the lore of the Barney and Clifford show. Because yeah, the Barney and Clifford show has a lot of lore. Especially since, yeah, after season 4, because season 4 was a weird time for the Barney and Clifford show, because that's when the humans started focusing on other characters instead of just me and Fat Barney. Well, even though that kind of slowly started in season 3, but season 4 was just a weird era. And plus, the human accidentally had too many episodes on Nicole. Nicole, Claus, and Clyde. Which... nah. Essentially, the show outlived me and Fat Barney and me. Well, probably not outlived. It outgrew. Yeah, it outgrew Fat Barney and me. Though there is something that happened recently with my character in the 9th season. More will be spoken of that in future episodes. Though it has appeared in like season 9, episode 9, my new business venture. So I'm at least doing something in this current season 9. So stay tuned for that whenever the human actually does whatever is going to happen with my character. Bonk. You didn't have to zoom into my nose, human. Boop. Whatever, human. It was asked to be by a viewer. Oh, makes sense. For those who don't know, that is how Clifford is going to look. That's kind of how Clifford's going to look like in the animated universe. And the big green thing is me. Though it's still work in progress for me. But Clifford, that's his design. He's a dog in the animated universe too. And there's Rufus. It's just blurry. But yeah, there's Rufus. Clifford the big red dog is red. Like the plushie. Yeah, probably. But the human didn't really get the idea of the design from that. The human got the idea of the design to, well, simple. The character's name is Clifford, and if he was just all red, like Clifford the Big Red Dog, it'd probably cause legal problem. Which is why he's mostly white, with like red human-like hair. And plus, the human got the idea of the design so he would at least stay Labrador-like, which this pretty much stays in that way for the most part. So yeah, that's kind of why Clifford's white. And me, Fat Barney, is green with purple human-like hair. And there's the bum who photoshopped it not too long before he died. Oh, come on. Even though I'm now dead, will I get my new show now? You're dead! Oh, we'll see about that. Maybe I am dead. Maybe I'm not. We'll just have to see about that. But yeah, even though I'm dead, I still photobombed this. Human, get him off the screen! Yeah, that would be coincidental. That would be coincidental. Because the human got the idea for the animated universe's designs for, well, the Cliffords. It is so, well, the Cliffords would be able to stay Labradors without there being, well, any legal complications. Especially since we all know how lawyers of big corporations are like. And it's to avoid confusion. Especially from whenever my human actually starts the animated universe. Which, no, there's still no update regarding that. It's still just a thing that the human's been planning since 2021. My human made changes, but my human's not going to be changing the name because Fat Bernie's going to stay Fat Bernie and I'm staying Clifford. Like, if anything, the show would be the animated universe's version of the Bernie and Clifford show would be changed, would have name change. But that's if anything out of it, which we'll just have to see if that happens. Because yeah, like there's other characters called Clifford. Hell, there's even another. And I know some of you would know about it, if not all of you. There already is other characters called Cliffords, even one that is like a dog. Like that one character from the Muppets. Unless he's some sort of other animal, but either way, he's still dog-like to our human. And plus, well, the colors are kind of for the legacy purpose. Well, that in a way, and obviously. The designs are still original, more specifically, made by our human. And plus, who knows when the human finally gets to make the animated universe, but yeah, one thing that is known is things can change within that time. Within between while the human's still planning it and whenever it does happen. Dog eat dog. Ha ha. That's not funny, Fat Barney. Well, everyone, we all hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And yeah, be sure to like, put on all notifications so you won't miss anything. And yeah, bye.